Hi beautiful souls, it's Tan here again today, and we're going to be doing the opposite signs, Cancer and Capricorn, the 4th house and the 10th house, or the Imam Coeli or the IC, and the midheaven opposite axis. So I have my introduction video on what opposite signs do in your chart and why they're important, not just in your chart, but in relationships with other people as well. So you can click the links up above to watch that introduction video and then come back and watch this video so you can kind of get an idea about why we're even bothering with opposite signs in the first place. So with Cancer and Capricorn, 10th house and 4th house, this union brings together the ability to find belonging both on a private and a public level. Cancer in the 4th house, being of the water element, is all about the comfort of that place that we all grew up in and eventually grew out of, maybe. This is the type of nurturing and love that we got that either strengthens our core or weakens it. But whichever it is, and most likely it's a mix of both, the Cancer archetype is the love that helps to shape our character, our behavior, and our emotional patterns. This is the archetype of the mother's instincts. Cancer in the 4th house has this intuitive radar that kind of senses what the needs and wants of the people surrounding them are. And they strive to cater to those wants and needs. And the sensitivities and empathy here is high, and if you ain't happy, the Cancer ain't happy. Cancer in the 4th house and the IC is ruled by the moon, so it is like a child of the night, awake in their sleep, changes their moods like the tides of the ocean and the phases of the moon. They imagine and create out of the memories that they have retained. The storage room of childhood memory is vast and vivid, like it just happened yesterday, and used for good. This archetype has the ability to heal from past traumas and wounds, but not used for properly, then they are forever conditioned in the present by the past. Capricorn and the 10th house and the midheaven is ruled by the earth element, and it's all about establishing a successful reputation in the world based on a mastery in a chosen field. It is all about getting to the top so that one can coach, mentor, and manage those who are trying to get to the top. This is the archetype of the father who also happens to be the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. But he did not get there without tremendous patience and perseverance when climbing up that mountain. But not only that, they had strategy, structure, and farsightedness, because they know that it is always quality over quantity. The discipline and integrity in which one carries out their work in order to reach that pinnacle of success is something to really be worshipped with the Capricorn archetype. Capricorn in the 10th house and the midheaven, ruled by the planet Saturn, really understands that in order to kick karma in the butt, one must learn the lessons that the universe is trying to teach us. And the only way to do that is to be objective and realistic, and not subjective and defensive about why our failures and setbacks exist in the first place, because we gotta admit, we have all at some times in our life feel like we failed at something. But it's only when we stop beating ourselves up over it, get back up on our 2 feet, and keep moving forward, do the lessons of the universe appear before us. Then we have attained pure wisdom. When the two archetypes meet in your natal chart or externally through a relationship with another person, they're coming together to learn the skills of problem solving using both logic and intuition. They, however, might repel each other at first because Cancer doesn't really understand why it is so hard for Capricorn to open up and express authentically the way that they really feel. Cancer feels that Capricorn has an inner defensiveness that is really lonely for Cancer to be around. And Capricorn might not understand why Cancer has to be so immature and kind of moody when dealing with problems. Instead of, why don't they just use their logic and practicality, because all problems get solved anyway once you start doing something and stop complaining. They might also be highly attracted to each other at first because Cancer learns from the Capricorn how to add a drop of pragmatism when the going gets tough. And Capricorn learns from the Cancer that self-improvement only works when you do the internal work, when you access the memories of the past and get to the core of who you really are and the core of the problem. Both of them act as a rock to each other through troubled times, Cancer offering warmth and understanding, and Capricorn offering common sense and amazing wisdom of perspective. This polarity in your natal chart initially brings an imbalance, a push and pull between the home life and the public life and the world of work. Being extremely comfortable at home, but then feeling stuck like you haven't achieved anything in the world, Cancer. Or working so hard to get to the top that the most intimate part of you is denied and a wave of loneliness engulfs you, Capricorn. But when the two meet each other and are in perfect balance, they find that they can have both. A place to belong in the world and a place to belong with the close loved ones at home. Together, the archetype of Cancer and the 4th house, the IC, and Capricorn, the 10th house, and the midheaven gives you the power of structure. In the wisdom of emotions, we realize that emotions are just waves that wash over us. And if we can wait it out, we will soon find the logic behind why we feel a certain way in the first place. The why leads to the correct solution. But the discipline to follow through with that solution is also important. Together, these two archetypes are our mothers and fathers, our parents. They structure our inner world through love and nurturing, and they structure our outer, external material reality through attainment and reputation building. Mothers and fathers coach us most of the time. They are our mentors of life, teaching us how to live in the world with discipline and integrity on all levels. That's my take on the Cancer and Capricorn, 4th house, 10th house, IC and midheaven polarity, opposite signs. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below to come along with us on more astrology journeys. If you've already subscribed, then thank you very much for coming along and learning more about astrology together, growing together, and having better relationships with the people around us. I'll see you very soon in the next video, guys. Bye!